Hi, this is Master Pain and welcome to my channel. If you follow my videos, you probably are aware of my playstyle progress since the first time I posted here on the channel, and for me it is still evolving. In my opinion, the idea to have few moves prepared is always a good thing. Of course, some of you will argue that you have to adapt to the situation, or there are no rules nor predefined best combos, especially for Sorceress. I completely understand you and agree to some extent. I aim these guides mostly to people who just have started the journey and seek for simple answers. These techniques are to help you develop your own way. Today I will review a secondary combo which I use on CC'd enemies. It came out of that playstyle shift where I began to embrace the idea of using Shadow Ignition and Eruption to CC enemies between iframes. The thing I didn't like much at the first time, but soon realized that as a Sorc you need to be fast and constantly moving, especially in group PvP encounters. Now I assume that you know my favorite combo, which I describe here in the guides. If not, I suggest you check it out after this. I like to keep things simple, but the skill rotation I use in the group PvP consists of these two, Ignition and Eruption, putting them on cooldown, which prevents using the mentioned combo. Also, in large scale there is a greater threat of getting interrupted while performing it. So these are the main reasons why I developed the second move. The core sequence for it is quick, simple and effective. When you get your opponent grounded, start with Rushing Crow, follow it by C-swap turn backslash, and immediately cast Grim Reaper's Judgment, and best if it is charged with 50% Black Spirit Rage. Also try casting Rushing Crow from the hotbar, as this is the most flexible opening. Now, extenders for this combo are quite conditional. First of all, if your Shadow Eruption is available beforehand, you can follow Rushing Crow with the core trio, Midnight Stinger to kick and Eruption, and then continue to turn backslash and Judgment. Other basic follow-up is Engulfing Shadow, which casts immediately after charged Reapers, giving you that safe path to escape with super armors. And lastly, if the situation is safe enough and you have Shadow Ignition back, you can cast it, also following with the Beat Kick turn backslash. This combo doesn't require any preparations or add-ons, but most likely your Shadow Eruption has plus 10% casting speed and plus 10 PvP damage, and you use that beforehand to CC your enemy. If not, add it as an extender. Besides that, Rushing Crow applies 15 DP debuff, which should be fairly enough for your charged Grim Reapers to annihilate your targets. To practice this combo, simplify your steps, dividing it into sections, trying to connect the skills one by one. Do it until you perform it fast and without thinking. And with that said, this is everything I prepared for this video. As always, I invite you to discuss the subject in the comments section and give this video a like if you found it interesting or dislike if you haven't. Subscribe if you didn't, and I hope to see you soon. Charge Grim Reapers to annihilate your targets.